Ladies and gentlemen, as we delve into the ever-expanding universe of Disney Plus Marvel TV shows, it is with a sense of candid reflection that I present my rankings today. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, renowned for its triumphs on the silver screen, has faced both acclaim and critique in its foray onto the small screen. While some series have soared to new heights, others, regrettably, have faltered, raising questions about their contribution to the larger MCU narrative. Today, we unravel the threads of those shows that, despite their potential, have been marked by missteps, narratively challenged choices, and a departure from the excellence we've come to expect. Join me as we navigate the complexities of the Marvel stories that, for better or worse, have left an indelible mark on this ever-evolving cinematic journey. Number 10. Secret Invasion. This show finds itself at the bottom of my rankings despite the vast potential of its source material, with its intriguing premise of Skrull infiltrations and cosmic conspiracies. The handling of Maria Hill's death exemplifies one of the show's glaring weaknesses. Maria Hill is a character with a long history in the MCU. She deserved a more impactful and emotionally resonant exit. Instead, her demise was executed in a manner that felt underwhelming, lacking the gravitas such a character departure should carry. This lack of emotional weight diminishes the stakes of the narrative and leaves me questioning the creative choices made in the series. Furthermore, the revelation of Rhodey being a Skrull since the events of Civil War is a narrative choice that undermines the very fabric of the MCU. To retroactively introduce a significant character as a Skrull raises questions about the authenticity of character relationships and the integrity of past storylines. It risks eroding the emotional investment audiences have made in the characters and events leading up to this point, a decision that arguably weakens the cohesion and continuity of the entire MCU. Emilia Clarke's character falls completely flat, as she is an uninteresting, overpowered character, lacking the depth and complexity that typically defines Marvel characters. Secret Invasion suffers from a case of Marvel trying to do too much, which has resulted in Kevin Feige being spread too thin and resulted in the MCU now being quantity over quality. Number 9. She-Hulk. This show suffered from a distinct lack of identity. It was mainly marketed as a comedy. However, the execution of this comedy often felt forced, falling flat in its attempts to deliver genuine humor. The jokes were uninspired and uninteresting, and often left me waiting for the wit and charm that I have grown so accustomed to with MCU projects. Another glaring issue in the show was the less than impressive CGI work on She-Hulk. This less than impressive CGI was very apparent in scenes with the Hulk, as his CGI was much better likely due to them having done previous CGI work on the Hulk in other Marvel projects. She-Hulk also lacks a compelling and interesting overall narrative. This series struggled to provide a gripping and engaging overarching plot. Instead, it often meandered through episodic storytelling, leaving me with a sense of aimlessness and a desire for a more substantial narrative structure. The highlight of this show was the appearance of Charlie Cox's Daredevil in Episode 8, which was without a doubt the best episode of the series. The major foundational problem of She-Hulk was, it was a comedy which was just not funny. Number 8. Echo. Marvel's Echo emerges as a commendable TV show, offering viewers a fresh perspective on the superhero landscape. At the heart of its success is the compelling portrayal of Maya Lopez, played by Alaqua Cox, whose journey is a blend of action, drama, and cultural richness. However, it's Vincent D'Onofrio's reprisal of Kingpin that steals the show. D'Onofrio's commanding presence and nuanced performance elevate the series, making every scene with Kingpin the standout moment. The show cleverly weaves Echo's narrative with Kingpin's machinations, adding a layer of complexity and intensity to the overall storyline. Echo not only embraces diversity in its storytelling, but also leverages established characters like Kingpin to enrich the viewing experience, making it a solid addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 7. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This show is a significant step above the likes of Secret Invasion and She-Hulk, although this show is not without its own problems. One of the show's major problems was pacing. While the show was framed as an action-packed, character-driven adventure, it sometimes struggled to maintain a consistent momentum. This inconsistency in pacing often led to moments of narrative lulls, where the plot seemed to meander rather than consistently driving forward. One of the significant challenges in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was the handling of the antagonists, the Flag Smashers. The Flag Smashers' motivations and goals were not always clearly defined. This lack of clarity made it challenging for viewers to fully empathize with or understand the complexity of their perspective. The series had difficulties in establishing a compelling leader for the Flag Smashers. Their primary figurehead, Carly Morgenthau, while portrayed with depth by Erin Kellyman, struggled to fully command the audience's attention and investment. One major positive from the show was the way the show tackled relevant and thought-provoking themes, including racial inequality and the implications of a post-blip world. These themes added depth to the narrative, sparking important conversations about real-world issues within the context of a superhero story. Number 6. Ms. Marvel. I have to start off by giving a massive shout-out to Iman Vellani, who absolutely shines in her role as Kamala Khan, aka Ms. Marvel. Vellani's performance is a breath of fresh air, bringing a new level of relatability and authenticity to the MCU. Her portrayal of a young Pakistani-American teenager struggling with her identity, family, and newfound superpowers is both endearing and empowering. Vellani's charisma and depth of emotion make her a perfect choice for this groundbreaking role. One of the standout aspects of Ms. Marvel is the strong emphasis on family. The Khan family dynamics are a heartwarming and crucial part of the series. The show delves into the cultural and generational conflicts that Kamala faces, all while navigating her journey as a superhero. One notable issue in Ms. Marvel is the pacing in the middle of the series. There were some instances where the story seemed to drag, leading to moments where I found myself disengaged. I also found the clandestines to be very underwhelming villains, as they were not that intriguing and very one-note. Number 5. Moon Knight. This show kicked off with a bang, introducing us to the enigmatic character of Mark Spector, masterfully portrayed by Oscar Isaac. The dark and mysterious atmosphere, paired with the complex psychological themes, immediately drew viewers in. Mark's struggle with his dissociative identity disorder and the presence of the Egyptian god Khonshu added an intriguing layer of complexity to the narrative. The action sequences were intense, and the character development was promising, setting the stage for a captivating and original story. However, as the series progressed, it seemed to lose its initial momentum. The promising psychological exploration of Mark Spector's character started to feel less cohesive, and the narrative became convoluted. The later episodes struggled to maintain the same level of engagement and left me feeling disoriented. While Moon Knight started strong and explored some fascinating themes, it faltered in its final episodes, leaving me with a sense of an underwhelming conclusion. The climax didn't quite live up to the intrigue built in the earlier episodes, and the resolution of certain storylines left much to be desired. Number 4. Hawkeye. This series succeeds in its ability to balance the superhero action with moments of humor and heart. The inclusion of the Christmas setting adds a unique flavor to the show, creating a festive atmosphere that distinguishes it from other Marvel offerings. The blend of holiday cheer and superhero escapades strikes a delicate balance, making Hawkeye a standout and enjoyable watch, especially during the festive season. Jeremy Renner's reprisal of Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, deserves applause. Renner brings a depth and authenticity to the character that goes beyond the sharpshooter we've seen in the Avengers. There is also the introduction of Kate Bishop, played brilliantly by Haley Steinfeld, as well as the return of Yelena, portrayed by Florence Pugh, who has scene-stealing charisma. Hawkeye also introduced Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin into the MCU in a surprise reveal, and who could forget about Lucky the Pizza Dog, as he adds a delightful touch of humor and heart to the series. While Hawkeye secures the 4th spot on my list, it's not without its imperfections. Some may argue that certain plot elements are predictable, and the pacing might dip in a few places. However, I still find this show to be incredibly joyful to watch because of its charm. Number 3. Loki Season 1. Season 1 of Loki succeeds in redefining the boundaries of storytelling within the MCU. The series takes us on an enthralling journey through time, introducing the TVA, the Time Variance Authority, and unraveling the intricacies of the multiverse. The exploration of these cosmic concepts not only expands the narrative landscape, but also paves the way for the future of the MCU. Loki's charisma, wit, and undeniable charm remain unparalleled, and the series allows Tom Hiddleston to delve even deeper into the complexities of Loki's identity and evolution. It's a testament to the actor's skill and the writer's ability to breathe new life into a character we thought we knew so well. Owen Wilson's portrayal of Mobius brought a refreshing and charismatic energy to the character, perfectly complementing the mischievous dynamics with Loki. Owen Wilson's nuanced performance added a layer of charm and wit to Mobius, making him a standout and beloved character in the series. Jonathan Majors' introduction as He Who Remains, a variant of Kang the Conqueror, was a revelation, imbuing the character with an enigmatic and captivating presence that sets the stage for future MCU narratives. Majors skillfully balanced the character's eccentricity with an underlying sense of cosmic gravitas, leaving me intrigued and eager for the unfolding multiversal saga. Loki Season 1 secures its place as my third favorite Marvel TV show due to its wonderful characters and the narrative exploration of time and the multiverse. Number 2, WandaVision. This series ingeniously weaves through sitcom eras, paying homage to television history while unraveling a complex narrative at its core. This thematic versatility not only showcases the creator's ingenuity, but also keeps the audience on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating each new episode's twist. Elizabeth Olsen's performance as Wanda Maximoff is nothing short of extraordinary. The series allows her to explore the depths of grief and the consequences of unrestrained power, transforming Wanda from a supporting character into a central and emotionally resonant force within the MCU. Olsen's portrayal adds layers of complexity to Wanda's character, making her journey one of the most compelling arcs in the MCU. Vision, played by Paul Bettany, undergoes a poignant exploration of identity, consciousness, and existence. The chemistry between Olsen and Bettany is palpable, driving home the emotional stakes of the story. The show's ability to balance superhero action with intimate, character-driven moments is a testament to its narrative prowess. WandaVision invites viewers to engage in a game of unraveling mysteries while offering a deep dive into Wanda's psyche. The series manages to be both a love letter to classic television and a forward-thinking installment in the MCU, seamlessly merging the old and the new. My only criticism of the series was how the show's conclusion succumbed to classic MCU tropes, particularly in the resolution of the conflict with Agatha Harkness. Instead of providing a nuanced and emotionally resonant conclusion, leaned towards a more formulaic superhero showdown. This deviation from the innovative storytelling that characterized the earlier episodes felt like a missed opportunity, reverting to familiar tropes of hero versus villain, which, in the context of the series' unique premise, left some viewers wanting a more unconventional and thought-provoking resolution. All of this led to WandaVision being my second favorite Marvel Disney Plus show. Number 1, Loki Season 2. Loki Season 2 expands upon the groundbreaking narrative introduced in its predecessor. The concept of the multiverse, which took center stage in the first season, is further explored with intricate details and unexpected twists, pushing the boundaries of storytelling within the MCU. The series manages to balance complexity with clarity, weaving a narrative tapestry that is both intellectually stimulating and emotionally resonant. At the heart of this season is Tom Hiddleston's portrayal of the God of Mischief. Loki's character undergoes a major transformation, transcending the confines of his mischievous persona. Hiddleston's performance is outstanding, breathing life into the complexity of Loki's identity, relationships, and the weight of cosmic responsibility. The introduction of new characters like OB and Victor Timely further enriches the narrative story. Each addition, from familiar faces to fresh cosmic entities, contributes to the dynamic and engaging storyline. Loki Season 2 showcases what Marvel is capable of when they focus on commitment to character-driven narratives. Loki's journey within the MCU has been skillfully crafted, commencing as the God of Mischief in Thor and culminating in a transformative evolution where he transcends his mischievous title. The conclusion sees him ascend to the throne at the end of time, embodying not just the God of Mischief, but the God of Stories, a destiny that inherently fulfilled his long-sought-after glorious purpose. Ultimately, Season 2 of Loki unfolds as a character-driven narrative, intricately exploring his quest to define and embrace this newfound sense of purpose. Which is why this series sits atop my rankings of the Marvel Disney Plus TV shows. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your rankings in the comment section below.